window down for the... Oh, you can see Brown Dog. Actually, her code name is BD. Because if you call her name, she comes running. So when we discuss her, we gotta say BD. Otherwise, she comes running. All right, I'm gonna close my window, which is gonna give me that buffeting sound. Okay, and yeah, I don't think she's, yeah, her head isn't out the window, so I can safely close the window. So happy Monday to you. I slept like crap. I woke up at like 3 a.m., was up for an hour, and didn't get back to sleep. Oh, and Hank Strange just texted me. In case you're wondering, Hank is the first YouTuber I ever met. I believe. Pretty sure. Anyhow. Cool guy, Hank, Lola, friends of mine. And if you don't know Hank, who's out there watching? Say hi. Say hi. So, finally we got rain. We got rain overnight last night. Barton Fake, how's it going? Good morning, good morning. Didn't sleep. Motel 6. Yeah. What would be the opposite of sleeping at the Holiday Inn? Sleeping under a bridge? What would it be? Tell me. So I am doing the daily Amazon return run. All right, let's get the car self-driving. Let's get the what is it called? The parking hold? Whatever. Anyhow, get the car driving so I can read. Night Strike, what's up? How about that rain? Yeah, you probably got more than we did. We got a lot of heavy rain overnight. There's an office refrigerator on the curb. Now, in a vacuum. Oh man, I so want a junk pick and like dissect parts out of them. So, refrigerator, office refrigerator, you can use the compressor out of it to make a vacuum pump when you're doing composites. Stand-up vacuum cleaner. I mean, there's parts to harvest out of it. Anyhow, Joe, what's crack-a-lackin'? Shouldn't you be working? I'm telling Walt. I'm calling Walt. Rain was crazy. In my way to work. Oh, on his way to work this morning. Yes. Yeah. It's kind of overcast, drizzly, but yeah, we definitely had full force Florida rain last night. My yard. Not because of the rain, but because of work going on my property. My yard looks like the surface of the moon. It's amazing how much sand, like a few millimeters down, versus water. And who is that? Miss Gina Trees! Yeah. So, so, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the sunshine, Chelsea Woodles. What's she doing? She's just looking. So, the brown dog, Sunshine, was mostly, she always has this expression on, like, her brow furled, unless she's, knowing she's going to go for a car ride, she doesn't look happy, excited. Is that Johnny 3-Bar? Ron Wayne, how's it going, man? How's it going? Let's see, who else is here? I got a message from Dark Mavis. Hold on, let me preview the message on my watch before I play it on the car, because, let's see. I don't know if I got a message here. Is it just emoji? Yeah, wait. Alright, whatever. Anyhow. Yeah. Of course, Ron always sends me a message to play, because the car will read it. So anyhow. Yeah, we're heading over to do the daily. Oh my, somebody's got a mad catamaran. Like, twin 500 horse. I have no idea what engines those are. Wow. Whoa. Dude. 1,000 horsepower. I don't know if it's like a 20, it's like sub 30-foot catamaran. Woo! Baby. So, let's see. we're getting new fence put in. Where's my sunglasses? The new fence is exactly the same as the old fence. It's just post and chicken wire, but they tore out all the undergrowth, overgrowth, whatever, and random things that were like trees. Oh my gosh, it's the clone of this car, except a lesser version. I got Joe Morse sent me a text. Hold on. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Ron Wayne. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Louis Rossman. If you don't know who Louis Rossman is, go find him on YouTube. If you like, first off, Louis Rossman did Apple Mac repairs in Manhattan, and if you follow the story over the years, right, real interesting guy. I always appreciate people with a New York attitude. Uh-oh, Ron Wayne, we got to read this message. Hold on, ready? Incoming text from Ron Wayne. Read.
This vehicle will self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Ron. So Louis Rossman would I don't know why, and maybe it's just the total geek tech nerd. I don't do a lot of soldering and circuitry, although I've got a project coming up. But Louis Rossman would show how to repair Mac, Apple products in Manhattan, and like, if it took 5 minutes to fix, he would typically not charge a customer. He'd be like, hey, this isn't a complex thing or a permanent fix like a flex circuit for the screen. He's like, it might work forever, it might work a month, but he would do that just as a, like, hey, kind of as a marketing promo. It takes me 5, 10, 15 minutes to do this, but you're going to remember I'm a nice guy, and when you have another repair, you're going to come back to me. Which is great business. That's a great policy. And of course, me being cheap, loving free. But anyhow, Louis Rossman has that New York attitude, like BW Firearms. That's another story that I'm segmenting into, but it doesn't quite parallel track, not intersect. Anyhow, Louis Rossman, I think over a year, has critiqued this guy, not BW Firearms, there's Better something electronics. Anyhow, it's BWE, not BW Firearms. And this guy from Australia you'd buy his software, and the software had spyware in it, and it would see what other things you're running, and he would just terminate people's licenses to the software randomly. And Lewis did a video about it like a year ago. He did I don't know. Anyhow, look for Louis Rossman. Look for his latest video. When this live stream is over, I'll include a link. I'll add it to the pinned comment. Louis Rossman did like a couple of videos on the guy. Say, hey, you know what? Play nice. You're taking people's money. You're terminating their licenses for random reasons, and you're really being a douche canoe in the comments when they interact with you. Hey, Damien, what's up, man? So, Lewis did a video, like 2 videos over the weekend. I think one was Saturday, the other one was Sunday. I could be wrong, but that's when I saw them. So Saturday, he's like, hey, you went after my YouTube channel. You filed all sorts of like takedown notices that I'm, doxing and harassing and blah, blah, blah. And it's all public information that Lewis used. Like Louis Rossman, just like John Crump in the gun world, is one of the last people I'd ever F with. Absolutely. And Lewis, like, nuked from orbit this guy. And whenever you see these claims like so and so hit blah or so and so like beat the crap out of blah on, it's never ever true. This time it was. So Louis Rossman, just with public records, basically found out this guy was a pedophile, went to jail for pedophilia or whatever it was, some like pedo type thing. I don't want to fully be inaccurate, but basically in my book it qualifies you for wood chipper feet first on slow, very slow. What he did is like either he hacked or convinced this girl that he hacked her computer. She was 13, made her take off her clothes and do all sorts of things. And again, this is what I believe, if I recall correctly. So do I say allegedly? That makes it better. So Louis Rossman, I don't want to say doxed him, but from public records just exposed the living F out of the guy. And again, maybe it's highly rhetorical when I say these things. What is wrong with these people? And is that like the Ford Escort GT, whatever? That's kind of badass. It sounds so funny me saying like Ford Escort and badass. But, all right, is this guy going to cross the road? He's not cross the road. He's just walking highly diagonally across the road. I was going to let him cross in front of me. This is not the worst parking lot ever, but sometimes it's not great. Sorry, just got to make sure. Bunch of multi-intersections in the parking lot and people crossings and people trying to get under the wheels of your car here. So yes, going back to this whole story, definitely subscribe, like, follow, share, watch Louis Rossman. Louis Rossman totally nuked this guy from orbit, exposed him for the total D-bag that he is. Only chickens cross the road. They vote Democrat. Damn, you guys are on fire. Hold on, let's switch to reading glasses as opposed to sunglass bifocals. I have more scratches than the frickin' I don't know what. Let's see. You don't need to. Wood chipper was enough. Wood chipper was enough. Yes. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Johnny 3-bar night strike. How's it going, Hey, good seeing you, Night Strike, because you remind me I got to follow up on something with somebody else. Tangent to what last time we talked to, whatever. Louis R., the right to repair guy. Amen. That's him. Yeah, Louis. Love. Oh, wait. Somebody had a great video. I saw someone selling Cessna at my area Facebook marketplace. Yeah, wait, it depends on what jet. I don't know if they make a single engine. So, short answer, no. If it's single engine, I would just have to get a turbine rating. If it's twin, I would have to get a twin engine rating. But yes, otherwise, yes. Let's see. Trying to Barton think, what is it? I was expecting that. I'm not sure what that message was. Anyhow, I think I'm caught up on messages. Good morning, and thanks for joining us. Let's see. The dogs, all right, brown dog loves riding in a car. In fact, I'll open the car door and just let her sit in the car. And she loves it. And Chelsea Woodles, let's see, how do you see Chelsea? Chelsea's just sitting there. Chelsea has the mohawk. Oh, is that a good view of Chelsea? I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. So let's see. Chelsea dog. Do I flippy? If I flippy, yeah. So that's Chelsea dog. She's got a mohawk just like Hank Strange. You need a little bit of grooming. So she seems to like, so basically it's like doggy bucket booster seats. And they, Chelsea, we used to just put on a pad in the back because she would just kind of close her eyes. She really wouldn't look out. Not that she sits up and looks out the window, but totally, Sunshine does the full blown dog thing and will hang out the window. She'll put one arm out the window and chill there. But let's see, what do you guys say? Yeah, so Sunshine used to, if you put her in the back seat, she would whine like crazy. It was intolerable, and you had to keep her in the front seat. And if she was in the front seat, she would be all across. Let me like slightly neaten up my center console. So the stupid center console, like it would come up. Oh, I don't want to show Ron Wayne's phone number. Let me see. Click ignore. Okay. So there's all these buttons and whatever. She would hit every one of these buttons. It would be like custom programming mode entered. The dog would reprogram the car. Like she would be all over this. She would be all over our lap. So yeah, with the dog in the back seat, she's pretty calm in the back seat. And I guess I'll open up the window for her. It's so funny. She has that like distressed look. But yeah, I'm just doing the regularly scheduled. Let's see. Do I leave the car? All right. There's a stupid way I saw. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the car running. So all right, watch this. I'll show you the trick I learned. The dog is a genius. Let her drive. Hi there. Hi there. Who's your good doggy? Who's another good doggy? You're gonna fall out. You're gonna fall out. I don't know if you saw her collar. Do you see? You're good doggies. All right. So I trained the dog to unlock the door. No, I'm teasing. Look at the teeth. I think the teeth are the funniest part. Look at the teethies. She always got the lower teeth showing. Chelsea Woodles is good. Chelsea Woodles, you good doggy. She doesn't even care. All right, so watch this. All right, so what you do is you hit the button. Whoop, I didn't hit the button quick enough. Close the window. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Wrong sequence. All right, open window. Close door. Hit the door lock, and then hit the window closed. All right, so the bad part about this is I can't unlock the door, but there's the key thingy here, which I don't know if you can see. It's the lock cylinder. You come back, you pull out the key, and you can lock it. But this way I can keep the doggies in the car with the AC running. In beautiful Palm Beach. Yes. So we finally got rain. Believe it or not, like my lawn was brown and crunchy, and where there actually still is grass and not dirt, it looks kind of like that. Anyhow, guys, I don't know if you want to see my lawn later, but yeah, my lawn, yard, whatever, looks like the surface of the moon. So Kurt24, good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, just making the return to the daily return trip to the UPS store of Costco stuff. And my Rexus with the doggies in them. Can we see the doggies? There's a doggy! Oh, the doggy isn't even looking at me. That's funny. You can hardly see them with the tint. Alrighty, guys. I will see you. Let's see. I will see you. Oh, hey. So I dropped my daughter off in Miami yesterday. She went on a cruise. So she flew in from New York Saturday night. Sunday morning, we dropped her off. So she was at the house for a few short hours. Oh, I got to get the return thingy up. So, all right, guys. Later. Tell me if you want to hear any tech stuff. Leave a comment. I didn't put this on monetize, so I'm not getting any YouTube credit for it. But leave a comment. Thank you. Later. Boop.
Boop.